Hello, Techstars and Differential Ventures judges. This is Data Detectors. I'm here with team member Sindhuja. We're here to answer your questions. So thank you to Nick, to Mitchell, and to David from Differential, and thank you to the two Davids from Techstars. We're excited to be able to answer these final questions and so grateful to have been part of this competition. It's been an incredible experience. So let's get into it. First question, what is your expected revenue model? We'd like to touch on that just by firstly addressing the fact of the size of this fake news problem already is a $78 billion problem globally. So what we're planning on doing is being able to look at who's affected by this and then being able to develop partnerships to be able to assist with eradicating the problem. We are independent and we will be at arm's length from any of the companies that we partner with, but there is a huge opportunity to offset this problem with the platforms that are most affected by it. So what we're essentially looking to do is to partner with tech platforms on a pay per piece of content identified model, something like a CPM type model. We've got the ability to embed our product across a lot of publishing networks and search result networks, and to be able to have this pay per impression metric. So we're also looking at options that include revenue from partners generated from our ability to uncover networks of content farms and metrics associated with this that are based on agreed cost savings and value to the end partner. Just to further clarify, there was a study by Czech that found that businesses will lose about $9 billion annually from health misinformation, $17 billion from financial misinformation. And then when we were looking further into this, there was a company, Full Fact, which is, this quote was published by a Czech as well, but it was explained that there was going to be a first chain of claim review and just making the process of fact-checking transparent. Well, that's what we do. And then the next phase was going to be fact-checking, seeking accountability, and actively pursuing corrections and retractions. That's not necessarily us. We know that our partners are going to be doing that, but the third wave is about that work being internet scale, which means that there's really a force multiplier for human expertise, and that's where we come in. We are able to do this at internet scale, which is the exciting part. So while our consumer-facing platform is focused on topics of a global concern for a social impact, we've got the ability to provide access to our analytics as a SaaS product to the business sector as well. So we hope that clarifies it a little bit, but basically we're looking at what's the impact that we can have and the value that we can have with our tech partners, and then we'll be looking at some sort of a CPM type model that we're charging for our exposure on those networks, and where we can actually flag things that are misinformation or how that information is being connected. Essentially, that's where we're going. We're looking at being a SaaS product as well. I'm going to hand this over to Sindhu to answer the question, who's our ideal target customer?
Our ideal target customer would be social media platforms like Google, Twitter, and Facebook. So Google was recently in the news for expanding its fact-checking efforts by partnering with the International Fact-Checking Network through a development grant program, which we are planning to participate as well. And Google also has a fact check markup tool, which means that Google is already working on this fact checking, and the fact that we could be potential partners to them is one evidence from this.
So yeah, that's exactly basically where we're looking to focus on. So we're saying that Google is essentially paying for funding and research into this area already. This is a huge pain point for the big tech platforms. Facebook as well had this sort of initiative. There's a huge scope for where we can place this product, but we are looking to partner with the news sites, the media sites, the content sites that are feeling this pain point right now. The third question that we had was, how are you going to establish yourself as a trusted source of information? So given the nature of our business is basically about partnering with these big tech platforms, we will be able to have ourselves referenced as the tool that is used to identify misinformation across the content networks. And we have that immediate, expansion, which is special to the area that we're in, which shows that we won't have an issue with brand recognition when we are being published as the actual tool that can help flag independently where the content has been featured, where it's coming from, and what those networks are. So to address the trust element, what we're looking to do is build this via the transparent nature of our machine learning models. So our focus is on visualizing content networks via data visualization tools, and our product will allow users to view where content has been generated and visually interpret how that content supports or contradicts other information that exists out there. So we are confident that we can establish ourselves as a trustworthy source of information given the granularity that we're able to give as to what information is coming from where. Thank you again, Techstars, for the opportunity, and to Differential Ventures as well for the opportunity to be able to participate as a finalist here in this global competition. And we are saddened by the events of the world that are going on. We hope you are all staying safe, and we hope that we can help change the world going forward. Thank you.
Thank you.